Hello bakers and welcome back to another Taste of Theatre special with TodayTix. Now last week I went down to Trafalgar Studios to see The Grinning Man, a spooky new musical that's just arrived in London. It's an incredibly beautiful show with such a stunning story that I just couldn't resist turning it into another theatre-inspired bake. Carnivals always remind me of popcorn, candy floss and toffee apples, so I've created this toffee apple cake decorated as the Grinning Man's signature creepy smile. The Grinning Man is a chilling, dark comedy inspired by the novel by Victor Hugo, who also wrote Les Mis. It follows the journey of Grinpain, an orphan who had his face disfigured as a child, as he sets out to find the man who did it to him. Now along the way he joins a freak show to retell his story, much to the entertainment of the royal family. Now The Grinning Man has such a deep story that it probably has more plot lines than Inception, but it comes together really well in a synergy that will have you bursting out with laughter 1 minute and then send shivers down your spine the next. For your toffee sponge, you'll need to cream together your butter and sugar until light and fluffy. Add in your eggs a little at a time with a spoonful of flour if it begins to curdle. Next, pour in the rest of your flour, mix spice, vanilla, toffee flavouring and caramel syrup, beating until smooth. Pour the mix into 2 greased and lined rectangle tins and bake in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 25 minutes. The real beauty of The Grinning Man comes from the sets, staging and puppetry. It's incredibly simple but so beautiful that lets the emotions of the characters shine through, even when they're puppets. The puppeteers do an incredible job of bringing them to life in such a mesmerising and awe-inspiring way. While the cakes are cooling, you can make your buttercream by whisking together icing sugar, butter and some more toffee flavouring. Level off your sponges and then use a stencil to cut out your smile. Place the first layer down onto a board and then spread some buttercream over the top. Make a groove into the middle and then fill with some applesauce. Place your next layer of sponge on top and then crumb coat the outsides before placing in the fridge to chill for at least an hour. Once set, you can then add a second thicker layer of your buttercream. Now, the music in The Grinning Man isn't as immediately upbeat and catchy as some of its West End counterparts, but the old school freak show carnival theme to music really helps the powerful lyrics shine through. Louis Maskel, who plays Grinpain, has one of the most stunning voices that I've heard in a very long time, and he packs so much emotion into every line they'll probably leave you an emotional wreck. To finish decorating, I've cut out the Grinning Man letters for the logo along with some puppet strings. I've also made some white and red picket fences for the sides of the cake. Roll out some black icing to 1/2 centimetre thick, trim down the edges and then place over the top of the cake. You can then place your letters on top, starting at the bottom. Make sure you place the strings down before sticking on the final letters. Roll out some red fondant into a thin sausage and then place around the outside of the cake to create your lips. Finish by alternating your white and red strips around the outside of the cake. And you're done! Our Grinning Man cake is ready to take centre stage at the freak show. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this toffee apple cake inspired by The Grinning Man. If you haven't seen the show yet, I would definitely recommend you try and check it out before April because it will blow you away. If you have seen the show, let me know in the comments down below what you thought. Make sure you subscribe for some more theatre inspired bakes, and I'll see you next time.